Okay, hi, this is Gene Burnett, and I'm talking today with my good friend, longtime Tai Chi student, Betty LaDuke, and she's going to represent today the spiritual practice of art and activism. I notice a deeply spiritual element to your work, Betty. Not necessarily explicitly religious, but there is a spiritual component to it. And our theme this Thanksgiving is, how does your tradition, in this case the tradition of art and activism and involvement in the world, how does that help you balance the need for solitude, the need for inner reflection and contemplation with the need for community and connection with other people? So over the years, I'm sure that you've had many solitary hours at your easel and in your studio making art. And then how does that help you balance the need to connect with other people and the world at large?
I guess in many ways, part of it is wanting to give back and give back as an artist through my work, and hoping that the work can reach people. So therefore, it's sort of like finding what connects myself with others, and
Right.
that's kind of the grounding.
Right. I know you've been to a lot of different countries and you've hung out with a lot of indigenous people, particularly the people involved in agriculture. You've done some local art panels about the local agriculture here in the Rogue Valley that are up at our airport. You've done many things in Africa and India, Asia. When you're in those environments and you're really out in the world, away from your own little scene, and you're living, say, in a village with people, or you're in an indigenous situation, how do you find a little space for yourself to do your sketches and or do you just do that in the midst of everything? Do you kind of give it
In the
up?
midst of everything, Jean, I learned to stay focused on what I care about and the enjoyment of other people's movements, actions, a variety of situations, and it's not a problem. I can work even with people looking over my shoulder, but these are quick sketches, so they're not meant
Right.
to really flatter and people seem to respond
So,
positively as compared to a camera, which is, they can't
right.
tell, they don't know.
So you get the quick sketch when you're in
Oh
community,
yes,
and
it's
then
just
when you're
very quick.
later in the studio by
Then
yourself,
it's developing.
and then you bring it back to the community again.
Exactly,
So it's
exactly.
really kind of a spectrum, kind of a dance back and forth for you.
Kind of like even here at Fry Family Farm or Orchards and Vineyards, it's just simply being there during the harvest or the planting or the
Awesome.
weeding, whatever, and sketching, and activities can go on around me. And I take a great deal of pride when sometimes the workers, as they're moving, want to see what I'm doing, and so on. And that part's fun, and I'm able to give back on the local level where I can make copies and then
Excellent.
give back to them, the ones I've gotten to know better through more stable relationships over time.
So the
Oh
solitude
yeah.
and the connection with community just feed each other and go back and forth. Any
Yeah.
last Thanksgiving messages for people out there?
I think just respect and caring about others the way you care about yourself.
That sounds awesome. Thanks so much, Betty. I really appreciate your
Very
contributing today.
welcome.